Hello, it's Happy Nirvana. Finally back with another video. Gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna do a couple things I've purchased here lately, including today. Kind of give you where I bought them, kind of price points. So the first thing is the Commander Cody Black Series. It's a figure that's been out for a while. Got it at Ollie's. It was $9.99. You can get Ollie's is not a bad place to pick up cheaper figures, especially Marvel Legends or your Star Wars Black Series. Now, obviously, your selection is going to be limited compared to going to a toy store, but probably not any more limited than if you're going to like Walmart. The Walmart selection isn't that great nowadays. Now, another thing that I had just purchased today goes along with Star Wars, but we're going to skip to something else that I bought that's out of the box. Ordered this one through Amazon. It's the G.I. Joe Classified series, Dusty. Dusty is one of my favorite characters from the G.I. Joe cartoon. I actually still have the 3 3/4 inch. Now, his groin area and everything, like a lot of G.I. Joes from that time, the O-ring wears out, everything pulls apart. You can order O-rings to fix these. I have no desire to resell this, so you know, by the time my time's done, he will still be with me. And the other thing is with the I used the Gorilla Glue to glue his waist down, and then his legs to the waist. He actually stands really well for the 3 3/4 inch. Doesn't even need to stand. Wish I could show that better, but so today I took a 2-hour trip into Indiana to a store that I've been to twice. Once, first time because I had heard so much about it, and also that had seen some YouTube videos on it. Second time I went there, I sold a bunch of my Funko Pops. So I'll say this: I'm going to write an article on my blog about it. I did take some pictures there. Depending on what you're looking for, they have a lot of vintage, but they also have a lot of modern. I think for the most part their prices are pretty fair. Some people might think that they're kind of high on a lot of their stuff, but for a lot of the vintage stuff, especially if it's in box and stuff, if you go online, that stuff commands quite a bit. Some of their newer stuff, people might be like, well, that's more than what I can get for like in a Walmart. Well, problem is your Walmart or Target going to get the figure in? When are they going to get it in? Because this first figure I'm going to show you, I paid over what probably you can get. Normally Black Series and like Walmart is like $25. I've looked online. Hasbro Plus has it, I think, for $24.99. But then you're paying for shipping on that. Entertainment Earth has it, but I believe on Entertainment Earth it doesn't ship out until January. So I was very happily surprised, and I'm leaving the tag on here to show you the price. I was happily surprised to see that they had the Sabine Wren from the Ahsoka series. I did pay $30 for it, which, like I said, a little bit of what the quote quote retail is, but to be able to go in a store and actually find this and physically grab it, I'll happily pay a little bit extra for it. So with the helmet, blasters, and lightsaber. The series just ended last night. I really liked it. I'm sure there's going to be some people that are very divisive on it, but I thought it was pretty close to being up there with first season of The Mandalorian. That's my own personal opinion. Now, I was watching a video today on spoilers, and apparently there has already been talk about a second season. I would assume if they're going to do a second season, it would be after whatever the Dave Filoni movie is going to be, which I would assume. I could be, maybe they'll try to sneak it in before that. I'm not even sure when that movie's supposed to come out, but the way I understood, the Filoni Mandalorian movie was going to be a combination of all the Star Wars live action series. But I was happy to see they had Scott Pilgrim figures. Even more happy to see that they were retail price, or in some cases under retail price, because I think I've seen these for like $40. Now if you go on like Mercari or something, that you're gonna want to gouge your eyes out, because the fact that the Scott Pilgrim figures are already like going crazy, and I feel it crazy in the prices, and I feel it's only going to keep going up with the Netflix series coming on in November. Now I do have obviously out of screen, but up to my right, I do have some Funko Pops of Scott Pilgrim, and I have the regular Scott and regular Ramona. Now there is a Nega Scott, and there is a regular Scott with like the jacket, and then there's another Ramona that's got the hammer. I have two other ones. I got those from FYE, and I probably, now I'm talking about, I should have just pulled them off and showed them, because they were purchased about maybe a month or so back. But that's kind of where I'm at. I don't think I mentioned where I got these from, other than I said I got them from Indiana. Got these from it's fairly, I don't know how to quantify famous, but it's a recognizable Kokomo Toys store. Like I said, they have a ton of vintage stuff. They have finished stuff in box, loose. They have new stuff, box, loose. They have a ungodly amount of Funko Pops. I'm trying to wean out of the Funko Pops. There are obviously some that I'm going to keep. If you see my shelf back here, you'll see that I do have some of my Funko Pops on here. I have, in my other room, I have a crap load of them yet. I probably have still well over, I think I've gotten down to maybe around 100. I used to have well over 300 Pops, so, and I have some still out in storage. But I'm trying to go more towards the figures. Hopefully in the next couple weeks, and this is no rush on his part, because he's doing the favor for me, so I'm not saying this to rush him. I have a friend who's doing a 3D print of X-23 for me. So hopefully in the next couple weeks I'll be getting that, and I'm going to show it as he gives it to me. Well, I mean, obviously not. I like to interrupt myself. Obviously not as he's handing it to me, but it's going to be not painted yet, and it is in pieces, which I requested because that's how it was to be printed out, because I figured it'd be easier to paint that way. So once I get it, I'll show what it looks like pre-painted, and then I'll see how well of a job I can do painting it. So that's where we're at. So something a little bit different. I'm going to be showing not so much unboxing for the Legos, because right now I had already bought another 2 boxes of the mystery, and I had recorded a video, but it was 2 figures two Legos that I already have, so I'm kind of giving up on trying to find Moon Knight. So unless there's another series comes out and there's a figure I'm going to chase, we're going to kind of skew away from that. But I will show some of these other Lego not Lego, the bootleg Legos I've gotten from Brick Bunch and or Temu. I have over on this shelf over on my corner. You can't see them too well, but those are all Star Wars minifigs. So we're going to end this off, and for those who have stuck it out, thank you. We're going to keep this kind of toy-centric. I might do some comic books and stuff like that every now and then. So there we go, wrapping up. This is Sappy Nirvana saying, keep collecting.